Well, I remember at the start of the year you talked about the tough schedule you had, and obviously 56-16 is a tough way to start a year, but how do you like the way they finished so far?
Well, you got to remember the first 4 losses were against Chateauguay, Malone, Potsdam, and Ogdensburg. We felt that we weren't getting enough attention, but it was fine. We wanted to be under the radar. We really thought that people thought that we weren't going to be good enough this year. People thought we were down.
Yeah.
I knew that we weren't. We had a starting backcourt back, and when you get your starting backcourt back, I know it doesn't matter how much size you have. When you have your starting guards back for a second season, you're going to be competitive.
How did playing all those games, though, turn these guys into the team they are today?
You know what? They embraced it. They absolutely loved playing Malone and Ogdensburg and Potsdam. It helped them. It helped them get ready for these situations. With all due respect to the teams that we used to play in the East, they wouldn't have got us ready for this situation, I don't think. Granted, Madrid and Chateaugay's in there, and they would have been tough.
Yeah.
But for the most part, playing those big schools, we felt like an underdog all year. And even though we were the #1 seed today, we felt like an underdog today because they're the perennial champs, and this is the first time for us. So.
Yeah. Does that make it more special, too, to be part of the first ever championship team in this sport at the school?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of people don't know what I've gone through over 17 years to get to this point, and it's a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of effort. We live in a hockey town, and hopefully we're starting to change that a little bit.
Yeah, I was asked about that part, too. How tough is it when you're into town that's more like known for the hockey team to get the kids that want to play basketball?
It's tough for both. It's tough for both schools or both teams because we're splitting the athletes. That's something Brushton doesn't do, and that's why we always feel like an underdog when we play. They're a basketball school. They're not losing athletes to hockey, whereas I am. Or we are, I should say. So it's not easy, but I know that everybody at St. Lawrence Central today is proud of this team.
Well, thanks, Coach.